You hear a lot about professional certifications, but it's hard to know which ones really move the needle in your career. Today we're diving into a big one, the Project Management Professional, or PMP.
Ah, yes, the PMP. It's a huge topic for anyone in a role that involves, well, managing projects.
So let's start at the top. The Project Management Professional, or PMP, is a globally recognized certification. It tests your ability to manage people, processes, and business priorities, and is used across pretty much any industry you can think of. There are over 1 million certified professionals worldwide.
Essentially, it's the gold standard. It's a very clear signal to employers that you know how to lead a project from start to finish, no matter if you're in construction or IT.
So it's a widely respected credential that proves your project management chops across the board. Now, let's dive into what it actually takes to get there.
This is where people often get surprised. It's not something you can just decide to do over a weekend.
To be eligible for the PMP exam, candidates need to meet specific educational and experience requirements. There are a few different paths, but they all involve a combination of a high school diploma or bachelor's degree, 35 hours of project management education, and somewhere between 2 to 5 years of project management experience, depending on your degree.
Right? And that 35 hours of education can even be met through online programs like the Google Project Management Certificate. What's also key is that the experience isn't just about paid 9-to-5 jobs. They count significant volunteer work, which really opens the door for a lot of people.
So a clear set of academic and professional milestones to hit. With those requirements in mind, let's talk about the financial aspect. How much does this certification actually cost?
And it is an investment for sure.
When it comes to cost, the PMP exam fee is $675 for non-PMI members and $425 for members with the annual membership itself costing about $160. The certification is then valid for 3 years, and you renew it by completing 60 professional development units.
That membership fee can quickly pay for itself, especially if you plan on using their resources. And I actually like the renewal requirement. It's not a one-and-done thing. It forces you to keep your skills sharp.
So there's an upfront investment, but also a path to keep your skills current. Now for the big question many people have, is the PMP actually worth it?
This is the million-dollar question, or I guess the 33% question.
Exactly. The benefits seem pretty substantial. It gives you industry recognition, helps you formalize crucial skills like conflict resolution and budgeting, and can significantly boost your earning potential. PMP holders report a 33% higher median salary.
Absolutely. It's not just a title on your resume. That salary bump is real. It's about the increased earning power and the improved skill set that directly translate to career advancement and, frankly, running better projects.
The data shows a 33% higher median salary for PMP holders. Daniel, what does this statistic really tell us about the market's perception of certified project managers?
It signals that employers see PMP certification as a direct indicator of competence. It's a quantifiable return on investment. It tells them you've put in the work, you speak the language, and you understand the frameworks that lead to successful outcomes. It takes the guesswork out of hiring.
So it's a clear signal of competence that directly impacts earning potential. With that in mind, let's look at the actual exam itself. What can candidates expect on test day?
It's a marathon, not a sprint.
The PMP exam itself is a rigorous test. We're talking 180 questions in 230 minutes with a couple of breaks. The questions are a mix of formats and are mainly split into 3 domains: people, which is 42% of the exam, process at 50%, and the business environment at 8%.
It's a really comprehensive assessment. It covers not just the technical how-to of project management, but also the crucial human and strategic elements. And that split you mentioned between predictive and agile or hybrid approaches is key. It reflects how modern projects actually run.
A well-rounded exam that reflects the diverse nature of project management today. Now, for those preparing, what are some of the best strategies to ensure success?
This is where people can really set themselves up for success or failure.
To optimize your path to PMP success, it's important to remember that becoming a project manager is a journey that requires hands-on experience, not just passing an exam. The advice is to meticulously document your project experience, craft a smart and focused study schedule, diversify your study materials, and consistently take practice exams.
That's a perfect summary, and I have to stress the point about practice exams. They are critical for simulating the actual environment and the specific way PMI asks questions. Even seasoned pros need to get used to the format.
You mentioned that many people mistakenly believe passing the PMP exam is the first step to becoming a project manager when in reality, it validates existing skills. What's the biggest pitfall someone might fall into if they only focus on the exam and neglect practical experience?
The biggest pitfall is becoming what I call a paper PMP. You might pass the exam by memorizing terms, but you'll be unprepared for the chaos of a real-world project. You'll struggle with stakeholder politics, unexpected risks, and team dynamics. The certification is meant to validate and give structure to the experience you already have, not replace it.
An excellent reminder that practical application is key. So to wrap this all up, Daniel, what are the absolute must-knows for anyone considering this path?
It really comes down to this. The PMP is a globally respected credential that proves your worth. You get there by combining real-world experience, paid or not, with smart, focused study using diverse materials. The payoff is real, both in your salary and your skills. Ultimately, it's not just about passing a test. It's about mastering the exam for career advancement.